Hello, beautiful people. I'm recording this at about 9:10, I think so. I've had a stressful day, so I haven't had enough time to record. And tomorrow is Friday. I have to post. Yeah. So today is under the segment of becoming a Lagos big girl, and this is like the third episode. I am not throwing jokes or advice, maybe a little advice. I'm just gonna give you hints on going on the first dates. The most important hint on going on first dates. Before I start, I'm going to show you what you as a lady, you're supposed to have in your bag. In your bag, you should have this. This is my wallet for my cards. This is what you're supposed to have. You're supposed to have this in your bag. Your ID card. This is my ID card. This is my ATM. This is my ATM. This one has my face on it. This is my non-citizen card from Ghana. Wasted my $120. Then you should have a gum and a perfume. Very important. It's not supposed to be this big. I used to have like tiny bottles where I pour small in, but my sisters already stole them. Yeah, you should have this in your bag. And before you leave your house, this is what you should do. Please eat. At least have food. Be full. Eat from your house before you leave. And brush. Just to refresh. Brush. You smell nice, so you have the perfume, right? Then when you go on a date, if you're the one picking the place, don't pick somewhere too expensive. Don't pick somewhere you've been thinking of going all year long, but because it's expensive, you can go to somewhere you can afford, that you can afford, just in case something happen. That's why you should have your card. It's called Vex money. Have Vex money. That's what my friends call it. Have Vex money. So when you get on a date too, especially, and for the guys too, if you know you're coming from the office, always have a perfume. If you have a car, let the perfume be in your car, please. So when you come in, you just have to put on your clothes and chew a gum, half of the gum, not the full one, so you don't look like what I don't know. So you don't sound like what I don't know. And this important thing to let your phone stay off your phone. Your phone should be on silent, I think. I mean, you can answer your call and excuse the other person and answer your call, but stay off your phone. It's really not polite to be on your phone while you're on a date. It's really a turn off. And try not to talk too much about your ex. And if you are to talk about your ex, try not to paint them all bad. Do you understand? I mean, this person you're going out on a date with, I'm not talking about just the girls now, I'm talking about both the guy and the girl. This person you're going out on a date, they don't want to see all your package in one night. It's not really a turn on. So try to be brief about talking about your ex, and try not to paint them all bad. And try and pay attention to what the person, I mean, for the girl, try to compliment the person's shirt or the perfume or the haircut. It's nice. And for the guy, pay attention to the girl's hair and the makeup. They take a lot of time to wear the makeup and the outfits, so it's really nice to be compliment the woman and the other person too. And when ask about the person's ambition, ask about the person's favorite show or TV show, so you see if you guys have something in common. So you see if you guys have something in common, and throw some jokes. And if it's not even funny, laugh. If the person throw a joke, just laugh. Even if it's not that funny, laugh. And try to be casual, like be casual about words. Like, do not mount too much pressure on the person. Do not ask a lot of person. I mean, some people just go on dates and say, this is what I'm looking for, I need marriage. That's how my last one went, and it wasn't that nice. Try not to mount too much pressure on the person. Try to be yourself. Do you understand? Try to be yourself. I'm not saying you should fart on the person's face, but try to be yourself. And this is it. If you don't like the date and it's not going well, just try to maybe let it end. Then when the person drop you, or you pick your car up, or you take your car and you get home and you don't fancy the person and you think you don't want to go further, try to be polite about it. Tell the person, you're very nice, you're a nice person, but I don't think you're what I'm looking for, or I just want something more than what you have to give me. So maybe like you don't want to see them again, so just be polite about it, because it's really not good to be rude about it, and it brings down the person's ego. Like I said again, Always have a perfume, a tiny perfume in your bag, Mentos, maybe some other gum, and your card. It is really important for the ladies. Always have Vex money just in case. And please, for Christ's sake, this is really important. Do not order for something you can't pay for. This is for the ladies too. You don't know if the guy, like, sometimes when I go on a date and I want to order for something, I really see it and I know I don't have money, I tend to ask the person, oh, can we afford this? I just whisper and say, can we afford this? It is really good to be considerate about the other person, especially if it's one party that is paying for it. And try to share meal if it's possible. If you know you can't finish it, try and share. And if at the end of the day the other person doesn't want to share and you see that the food, it's not good to waste food. I really don't like it when I go on dates and I tend to waste food. I pack it up. I'm like, sir, I ask the person that takes me out, I'm like, can I pack this home? And they're okay with it, so I pack it up. So the other time, I remember my friend telling me he went on a date with this girl, and the water that they get ordered for is something that would buy four, I mean 6-7 pack of water in your house. Yeah, she ordered for some water. Apparently there's a very expensive water that I don't know about. She ordered for it like 2 bottles. It was really not nice. So please, girls, do not think him spending a lot of money on a date makes him responsible. Do you understand? Try to be considerate when you're going on a date. Try not to force your opinion on them. Try to get to know them better. I like to hear myself talk, so do not be like me. So pay more attention in listening to the person than talking. So try to pay attention to the person, and at the end of the day, like I said, if you do not find that person attractive, or you feel like you don't want the person, do not be rude about it, especially if you're in the car and it's going to drop you off. So don't be rude so it doesn't drop you on the highway, because if it drops you on the highway, even if you try to call Uber or Taxify, they're not going to get to you for like 5 to 15 minutes and you're going to be stranded on the road. Try to be polite. When they drop you off, maybe the day after, you can tell them how you don't want it anymore. But like I said earlier, be considerate. Do not order for something you can't pay. Do not order for something you can't eat, because they're expensive. You have to order for it. Just be yourself. Excuse me. Just be yourself. That's all, guys. I hope I helped a little. Yeah. So yes, I have to go now because I have to pack for tomorrow. I have generosity. Sorry, I have clearance tomorrow. So bye, guys.